Today I'm going to be doing some shout outs and smoking this cigar, which is in a Insidious by Asylum. And there's the band, and it's got a lot of little skulls around the back of it. It says long filler right here. This is the 52x6 Toro. For those that you don't know, the 52, which is obviously the ring gauge, is in millimeters and 6 inches long, which is the length, obviously. And it is the Toro size. This is supposed to be a very mild cigar. I've never had it. Made by one Tom Lazuka from Asylum. I do believe that he is the creator of Asylum, and he wanted this to accommodate more smokers. He made a mild cigar. It's got Ecuadorian and Connecticut wrapper with Honduran long filler and a binder, and it's got a sweetened cap. Yeah, sweetened cap for sure. Tastes like sugar, pure sugar. Seems to be a pretty solid cigar. A lot of veins in it. The only major problem I see with the outside, go ahead and take the band off. Only major problem I see is this cracking right through here. It's the only thing I see wrong, which is probably minor. Got a very hay smell to it. I don't know how that's going to be. It's supposed to be on the bottom of the mild spectrum, as mild as you can get. Most Connecticut's, if it has Connecticut wrapper, then that gives it away that it's on the mild side. But it doesn't mean that it's not flavorful. The Camacho, Connecticut is supposed to be very different from any normal mild cigar. Jesus, this torch is just. And you couldn't even see it in the picture right there, and it's, jeez, burning my face. This is not a size I normally smoke. But I saw it at the B&M I went to in Hiram. And I heard it was pretty good, so I decided to try it. Didn't know it had the sweetened tip or anything. I mean, when you puff on it, that's all you taste is well, it's not all you taste, but on the lips, that's all you taste is the sugar, and the other flavors are coming through. But I'll give it a minute before I get into it. I'll just let it go through the first the foot of it, I guess you'd say. sweet. I don't know if it's flavored. I don't think it's supposed to be flavored, but sweet for sure. Shout outs I want to do, and I guess I'll put these in the bucket, as people call it. Ashley Nearing, she's pretty cool. She said she's been smoking for a while, but I guess she just hasn't been making videos all that long. So she knows her stuff already, but she is new to making videos, I would say. So show her some love. Buckeye Piper Cat, I do believe her and her husband both make or smoke. I don't know if I think her husband makes videos too. I'd have to look into his name. I can't remember it. But check her out. Bulldog Piper, East Coast 30 Cal. He does like a lot. Well, I think he has like a couple videos up. But the second one is about smoking. So Pipe Miner, Smoky Mo, Waves of Java. Waves of Java is doing his giveaway. If you don't know about that, he's giving away I think a local blend of tobacco. He had a pretty big bag of it, so, and I think a few other things as well. I wasn't going to participate, but I thought I'd tell everybody about it. It's the third time AT&T's been in this neighborhood this week. Somebody must be having a problem with their service. And Old R, I've heard about Old R for a while, and then I came across his channel. I think I finally looked him up one day or something. Still under 100 subs. For as many people as I thought knew about it. And he does some shout outs for some folks and stuff, I think. So go give him a follow or sub, whatever you can call it. I'm used to Instagram, so I say follow. And speaking of Instagram, I'm on Instagram. A lot of you have followed me already. And my name on there is lowercase, all lowercase, C_Jones_28. And I guess I'll put that down there too. That's my Instagram. And then a lot of you are on Facebook. And I'm friends with a lot of you on Facebook already. Kanan Jones, Canan Jones. I'm probably the only Kanan Jones on there. Shouldn't have any trouble finding me. If you want to do that, it's whatever. It's your choice. So, still getting sweetness out of this thing. Not bad. I don't like the taste of pure sugar, but it's not bad at all. Very smooth, like it advertises. I smoked the Hawaii tattoo yesterday. I didn't make a video because I didn't really have any reason to make a video. I just sat around, made a fire in the fire pit in the back, and sat around and smoked it for a minute. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was smoking that. Most of my Instagram's not really about smoking. It's just it's mostly mirror pics of pictures of me. When I actually feel good and want to take a picture, I will just put them on Instagram. But I have a few of me smoking, and guess when I don't do video, I just put a picture of what I'm smoking. But I was holding the cigar and I had the band on my finger, and the foot of it was really rough. The foot of it was real heavy. But as I got through it, second, third of it got better as it went on. It was pretty good. I don't know what I'll smoke next. I got the La Herencia, and then I got the Roma Craft and the Herrera Esteli, I guess you'd say. I say Esteli all the time. I don't know why. But I was just, noticing when I was writing this stuff down that having a pen that is really smooth. I like having a pen that's smooth because most of the time when I jot down something real fast, it's like half cursive and half script and or what do you want to call it, print. And sometimes I write shorthand, and sometimes I write stuff that you may not be able to read it if you read it, but I know what it says. So I like having a real smooth pen. I can just scribble some up real fast. And my handwriting's crap anyway. If you've ever gotten a note from me, which I only think a couple of people have, you'll notice that. But the Papermate Eagle pens, those are really smooth. And then when I delivered pizza and stuff, I'd have to have a pen that would write good on the receipt paper, and a lot of them wouldn't do that. So you need that was really annoying for me, because I would, hand the person a pen and then they couldn't get it to write on the paper. So Papermate Eagles, and then the Pilot G2 10s. Those are really smooth pens. It's probably not a big deal for a lot of people, but if you do a lot of writing, or if you do a journal, or if you do notes about your pipes and cigars, and if you write notes for your videos, you need a pen, and that's a pretty smooth one. So I'm still using the Vertigo V-Cut that was gifted to me by Ghost Cobb. Still using the ashtray gifted to me by Ghost Cobb. Another thing about that tattoo I smoked, super solid construction. No unraveling. I cut it with a V-cut. I didn't get it as wet as I don't know why I do to wet the tips. I guess I just puff on them real fast all the time. But no unraveling, hardly nothing wrong with the construction. And it was really solid. A lot of smoke output, as you can see from this one. Just barely puffing on it. Ton of smoke output on that one. Smooth draw. That's about all you can ask for in Connecticut. If you just want just a cool, fine, smooth smoke, that's all you can ask for. Still using the Vertigo Cyclone. As you can see, I've used a good bit of the butane goes pretty quick in it, but it's a triple torch, and that takes a lot. Probably just need a double. That was in the Brian Glenn recommendations. I'll try to find a double. That thing's super smooth though. The sweetness is kind of going away. Max Gribley, formerly known as Defiant Pipes. You should get your package today. I did send both of the winners tracking numbers. And then Ronan Piper you should get yours tomorrow. I can't wait to see that. Yabo, you do. On the pipe package, I couldn't get as much stuff as I wanted. I was trying to include some pirate cake in there, but everybody that I looked at was sold out. And I actually had some in my cart a few days before I bought. I bought the whole thing, and it had sold out. And I didn't want to include too many aromatics. You know, I think I got more aromatic favorites just because that's what I started on. I didn't want to include too many aromatics because I know a lot of people don't like them. I did include one in there. And the cob pipe, of course, and another pouch, which it kind of gives away what the quality of that will be. It's a pouch. So. But you guys can trade or sell or do what you will with those to get what you actually want. If you use what I give you, get you what you want. That's like, you know, me giving you what you want anyway. So you do what you will with those. I don't. It's you know, yours now, free for you to do whatever you want. And I wish I could. It seems like the pipe stuff runs out way faster than cigars do. You can get good many cigars. And there's so many different kinds, you know. Except for Fuentes, because someone told me a little story about Fuentes that somebody had stolen a whole shipment, a whole truckload. They stole the truck of Fuente cigars, or the container or whatever it was. Stole the whole thing, probably thinking they were Cubans or something. And so there was probably still is a shortage of Fuentes cigars. But anyway, guys, I do believe that'd be it for me today. Continue this. I'm not even, you know, I'm hardly into it, but definitely has every characteristic of a Connecticut. Definitely mild. This is more my speed here. I don't like the sweetened tip, but the Camacho Connecticut's definitely has more kick to it than this. This is what I like here. You can definitely tell there's still a ton of smoke output. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.